Oh, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the shed. It's been a bloody while, I know that. I've been away for work, you know, for the last couple of months. Had a mad time. If you didn't see what happened, I don't know, head over to 4-wheel drive 24/7 because yeah, the adventures were pretty cool. But I'm back home for a while now, so I can actually get a start and get into a rhythm with fixing this GQ. If you saw on the last episode, you know, I got the old engine knock there. I did put that on the socials and, you know, wanted people's opinions and everything on what that was. But while I've been away, yeah, a lot of people got back to me, you know, said it was a fuel knock, injector knock, big end bearings. So what I've done is got onto a patroller part and got a whole heap of bits and pieces. So I bought new injectors, just as axle injectors, you know, injector washer kit, a spill rail because Timmy, if you haven't seen Timmy, Timmy has heart. I've been talking to him a lot down in Tassie. He's a big TD42 wealth of knowledge, big end kit as well. So he reckons injector knock or fuel knock. So bought a few things. Hopefully that might get the GQ out of the shed, which would be nice. But I was home for 3 days in between the trips, and might notice a few things different about the GQ. So I yeah, took off a heap of stuff. So down here I've got the bull bar, ripped off the flares, the back step, just a few bits and pieces. I even bought some stock GQ coils. These aren't it, these are Dobinson bloody 4-inch coils, and lowered it, so in the front it's all back to stock now. Also down here I've ripped out the back seats as well because I'm going to do a platform and make it sort of touring inside, and then, you know, the rest of it will be epic on the outside, set up for full hardcore wheeling. So my plan is, yeah, twin locked, reduction gears, 35s, maybe a 37s as well, turbo it. So I've got a few things to do over this weekend, but the first things first, we've got some upcoming 4-wheel drive shows that my car's going to be at. So it's just out here, and I've got a few bits and pieces to put into the Canopy. So let's bloody rip in, hey? Back to the usual scheduling, I reckon. Yeah, I just want to get this thing out of the shed. That'll be my biggest goal, and on the road. So let's get into it, eh? Nice, that fits perfectly there. I might just jump in, see how much clearance I've got. How good's that? So the reason I'm doing this setup in my car is, if you watch the videos with the boys, I did this same setup in the Land Cruiser, but there was heaps of room. So with the angles of the doors and the canopy, you're able to space everything out a bit easier. But there's some fine tolerances in the 850 Canopy on the standard dual cab. But the boys in the sales office when I got back told me they did one and it was nice and tight, but it worked. My personal opinion on this setup is it's the best to live out of. I easily lived out of this setup for 2 weeks, no dramas. So that's why I'm updating the internals to suit that style, that setup that I did in the Land Cruiser. So I love it because you get everything in the big drawer, although I'm actually, it comes up to my nose here, so I might have to get a $5 step from Kmart, which is all good, but frothing it so far. Oh. So I've just gone down to Bunnings and got a few bits and pieces. Come up with a great idea. I just got some 3 mil, a couple of bits of steel. What I'm going to do, bend it up so it holds that in between the uni strut in the canopy. In my head it works pretty good, and I just have to paint these black. How sick's that? Well, it's been a big day. Finally got everything back into where I want it. Single drawn table on the driver's side here. Got the drop shelf back in there, so I'll put my chairs up there. A couple of crash pad bags in there. Got a heap of food and things like that. I'll have to organise all these drawers as well. So we've got the dividers in there, sort of set up to how we've got it in the Land Cruiser. Timmy and I live out of that. So I'll sort of set that up pretty similarly to that. And then we go around the back here, around to the passenger side. This is sick. I've got the speaker up there, which is a big bonus. And then the fridge and the pantry. That's sick. So I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. Dog's going crazy. And then the new Red Vision mount as well. So you can see all there. It's all tucked away nice and neat. Hell yeah, pretty happy with that. It's been a big day. I think for now, just about to rip into the GQ with the injectors. But I think I might have a beer first and then tinker with that tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Good morning. So day 2 in the shed for this weekend. I got sidetracked yesterday and started sorting out my rear pull-out drawer, trying to organise it a bit better. Got all this foam stuff from this like core flute foam stuff from Front Runner. So once that's done, eventually I'll show you what it looks like. But today we've got injectors, steel rail, injector washer kits. So my plan today is to change these injectors out for the new ones and see what happens. So I'm in here, just got to take a few bits and pieces off the airbox. That's about it really, but shouldn't be too hard. So let's rip in. Be cool if this is what fixes the problem with that engine knock, but time will tell. If not, like I said, I do have a big end bearing kit as well, so that could be another video. We'll see what happens.
I reckon we could probably throw that airbox back on. Not that it's going to really do much. Kick her in the guts and see what happens. Pretty happy with that. Mate, I tell you what, it'd be awesome if this knock was just the injectors. Got high hopes, but we'll see in a few minutes. Need to pump the fuel. Let's see if it starts. Show. Might need a jump start. Well, that was an anticlimax. Oh dear. Might have to charge her up for a couple of hours. Oh, rightio, I'll give this a couple of hours. Have the old little kick-ass 20 amp battery charger on there, so we'll give it a little bit. I'll make a coffee, we'll come back, and we'll see if it starts again. Oh. Alright, it's been a few hours now. I've let this get up to some sort of better level, but I'll disconnect it because let's get crazy. Let's see if it starts up and see what it sounds like. Let it idle for a little bit. Maybe get up to some sort of temperature. Shall we just send it? Let's just send it. You're joking. That, you heard it. I'll put a video, if you didn't see it in the last one, of what it sounded like. To what it sounds like now. That engine knock, injector knock, whatever it is, gone. There's only one thing. I don't know if I'm celebrating too early, but that's too good not to celebrate. Let's start up again. That is amazing. There was a bunch of people that said big end knock, you know, lots of different replies to all the stories and reels that I put on social media, but that is gone. That's totally gone. I am stoked. I guess I'm going to leave the video here. I couldn't be happier. Cheers. I think I scored a good one.